We should not be following after these customs of these people. Everything that's written in this Bible is the key to our salvation. Everything from the dietary laws, from what we should... Everything in here from what we should be eating all the way down who we should be sleeping with, man. Everything is in here. We have all manner of evil going on in our community right now. One of the biggest issues that's plaguing us in our communities is us as black men trying to find who to make with, or black women, us trying to find a husband. All these things are found in the Bible, but we don't know this following at the Christian church because they don't pull these laws up. They don't show these things in the Bible. We have sex, we have needs, but you know what? We follow the Bibles of the law. We follow the laws of the Bible. Right. That's why we don't end up in these conditions like our brothers and sisters in the world do. That's right. But you can thank Death Your Dollar for that. We look up through the Bible, we can find who we're supposed to be with.
You mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord, I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over it? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another. And they doing it.
I look up and down, and all I see across social media, I'm looking at brothers like RG3, that's with a heathen. That's all I see, man, discussing manners of evil. Brothers, you will give me the book of 1 Corinthians 11:3. We'll read it in the Bible. We'll see who we're supposed to be with. We'll see what type of woman we're supposed to be with. Because in the Bible, man, according to the Bible, there's not supposed to be any whores in the nation of Israel. There's not supposed to be any whores in the nation of Israel. But you want to know why we got whores in our neighborhoods right now? Because of us as black men. Because we love whores. The reason why we got whores in our communities is because we love whores, man. If we didn't love whores so much, our sisters wouldn't go and do that. You know what else? And when you follow the oppressors, what else can you expect? They're a nation filled with whores, man. The original whores were the first white woman, man. That's them. They was in the White House. They was sleeping with one. I'm not making this up. You can look it up for yourself. You ever heard of Monica Lewinsky? Go ahead. You got that, brother?
Come. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know.
Say what?
But I would have you know.
Go ahead.
That the head of every man.
Say what?
That the head of every man is Christ.
Say what?
It's Christ.
It's Christ. Now this is the ranking order. This is the structure. This is what the Bible is giving us. Go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
Meaning you're supposed to be the head of that household, black man.
That's right.
Everybody got somebody they got to answer to. As a black man, we got to answer to who? We got to answer to Christ. That's the head of us. Go ahead.
And the head of Christ is God.
Say what? Read that one more time.
And the head of Christ is God.
Now this is the rank of order. Now what's the problem what's going on today in the household, man? That's what's going on now. We don't have any type of order in the black household. You don't want to know why? Because for one, the black man is not even in the household to begin with. So we don't even have the black man in the household to even have any type of order or direction. When you have a black man in the household, you have order and direction that's in there. But in today's time in our household, we don't have the black man in there. That's what's missing. Keep going.
Come. Verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. Verse 5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head covered,
This is our ranking structure. This is our order, man. This is what's supposed to be going on. We don't have order right now in our household. Black man is not even in there. You know, the problem is because we don't know how to look for a woman. We don't know how to look for a wife. Because half of us, we grew up with that. Because half of us, we grew up with our mothers. That was a whole our damn self. So, of course, and you want to know why it's hard for us to look for a woman? Because we follow the standards of America. So because of that, we follow the standards of America, and we're looking at our mother who also follows the standards of America. That's why we end up with whores. We end up with Cardi B's. We end up with Meg Thee Stallions. It's no wonder, man. And we don't know how to find a wife. You ever asked a question? Why do our sisters wear blonde wigs and blue contacts? You think about that. I'm gonna ask that question again. Why do our sisters wear blonde wigs and blue contacts? Because our standard of beauty is after our oppressors.
That's right.
You think about it. You look at our sisters look at the image of what? Of the same image that's down here. The same image that look like that is the same image that our sisters try to look at them. You think that's a coincidence, man? No, it's not. That's because that. So I can look at the beauty of our sisters. But look at the beauty of our sisters. The afro. That's our sisters' body. Go ahead. Who told us to put weeds and perms in our heads? Go ahead, brother.
Okay. It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
So this is what we're supposed to be doing, black man. We're supposed to be leading that household. We're supposed to be leading. We're supposed to be taking charge of that black woman. But the problem is that black woman, she haven't even seen a real man. But I come to tell you, it's some real black men out here. You looking at them right now.
That's right.
We come out here today, man. We come to show. We come to get that black man back in that black household. You looking at some real men right now. Go ahead, brother. Give me a book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 to 26. It's sad today because our sisters are following after social media. They're looking at social media, and all they're looking at Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B's. They're looking at all these wicked sisters on social media, twerking and doing all manners of evil. Our sisters are looking up to that, and they thinking that that's the way to go. And then what are they teaching our sisters? They're teaching our sisters that they don't need a man. All they need is a bag. That's what they're teaching our sisters, and then our sisters go back and follow after that. Go ahead, 7 to 26. Our sisters are following after that. Our sisters are following after that, man. And then we wonder about what's going on. You got that?
Okay.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets.
Say what?
Whose heart is snares and nets.
You know what that snares and nets is, man? It's traps. Snares and nets. It's a trap. It's exactly what it is. You think about it today, it sounds like with a woman, about how it's such a trap is. You think about child support. That's a trap. You was a black man. You decide to get with a woman, you don't even know any better, and she ends up trapping you. She breaks up with you and gets upset with you because you got another woman. Then she gets upset, leaves you, and puts you on child support. That's a trap, man.
Right.
Brothers don't even understand that. We don't even understand how dangerous it is. We don't even understand how dangerous it is by getting with a whore, by sleeping with a whore. How much of a trap it could be with by being with a certain woman. Go ahead.
Come. And her hands as bands, whose pleas of God shall escape her.
Go ahead.
But the sinner shall be taken by her.
Right. The sinner, meaning you, black man, you decided you want to go to strip club. You decide that you want to go sleep with that whore. Yeah, you been a sinner. Well, that's all right because the Lord got something for your behind. And when that same whore, that same sister turns on you, you're gonna be that same one that's gonna be in bonds. You that same one that's gonna be in the snares and traps and nets. Think about it like this. You ever go fishing? You ever seen those fishermen that go out to the sea to go catch fish and they cast that net and they go catch those fish and they trap them and they go catch crab, which is unlawful by the way. But when they go catch those creatures and they go catch those fish and they trap them in those nets, well, that's the same thing about a woman. That's the same thing about an evil woman. It's doing the same thing about some of these carnal men that goes out here and sleep with these whorish women. It's the same thing. She trapped you with those snares and those nets and catches us in the same way. And this thing you know, you be just like Tory Lanez, locked up in jail because you want to go sleep with a whore.
Yeah. Cut this out, build the beat up. My title ring bells, I'm quick to put up a fight. Your dark sayings ain't enough, no throwing shade, but they light. You know the shark by the fin, but know the strength by the bite. They talking all damn day, ain't got no dog in the fight. Dry bones in the valley, found the body in the alley. Tuck Balenciaga's too heavy, track it down and follow up a brief second. They want me down, they want me broke, they want me keep stressing. My man smoking on that dope, he said he sleep better. I'm trying to knock this lid off, I go through each level. There's no response ahead, now to make a feel special. You go against me, I push back cause I don't feel pressure. This ain't a gimmick, I'm about business. I'm a real member, real problem solver to the roof. Off your demons, man, I do this too often. It's a coffin after every verse. Watch their hands, they double dealing. Shorty stripping on the day of rest, but next day in the church, man, this shit hurt. Grandmama watch a kid, she love them, they don't listen to her. Pops running in the street, the fast life is getting torn. Section 8 in the poorest section of the city, made the best out of it. Mr. Iced Tea with the whiskey, we gon' hit diamonds. Keep digging, keep climbing, listen loudly, speak silent. My youngin', he